I'll try it. Episode 5, Making a Cake Display.
I want some variation of color on this cake, and so I want some panels of color. So I've made myself a bit of a template, and I'm gonna roll out some fondant and cut this out and then place it onto the cake. And this will kind of give a cool background to some of my piping ideas. So we shall see.
I'm sprinkling some cornstarch on my work surface so my fondant won't stick, and then I'm using my trusty PVC pipe to roll out the fondant just thin enough to get it into my sheeter. Then I'm going to let the sheeter do the rest of the work for me. Each time I put the fondant into the machine, I adjust the sheeter so that it will roll the fondant thinner and thinner. I'm now laying my template on my fondant and using my little pizza wheel cutter to cut out my shapes. These shapes will be added to the cake just to give some variation of color. I'm just putting a little bit of water onto my cake so that I can apply these shapes that I have cut out. This is a blank canvas right now, and this is kind of the point where someone could scratch their heads and wonder where in the world this cake is going. But building a cake is much like building a house. You have to have a really good foundation. Step 1 can seem unrelated to step 10, but you really have to trust the process here.
So I'm gonna get some royal icing made and get into the piping part of it, which is, for me, great fun.
Royal icing is a mixture of powdered sugar, water, and meringue powder. You can make it the purest way by using real egg whites, but using meringue powder is a lot more convenient. Look at that fluffy royal icing.
I'm pretty sure that this is just the beginning of royal icing making, but I think for now I'm gonna stop with this, see where it takes me, and then make more if I need it.
I did dye my royal icing to match the shade of my fondant, which is a dusty rose, which did take some time, but at long last it is time to fill my piping bag and get to the fun part, piping. Freehand piping has been around for centuries, and piping really is a foundation in cake decorating. If the term freehand intimidates you, something that I have found really helps is to create a template and mark my cake where I want to pipe. With a design like I'm doing right here, where I have a swirl on the left, I really want the swirl on the right to match and to be symmetrical. Creating a template for a starting point has really been helpful for me. I can have a very small general idea of what I want my cake design to look like, but really, I can't plan out every swirl and every line. This kind of decorating depends a lot on spontaneity.
So I made the decision to remove some decorations that I had done. So this is looking rough right now, don't panic. I didn't like what I had done, which doesn't happen a whole lot that I have to take something this extensive off, but I didn't like it, and so I did take some of this off, and so I'm kind of having to, I reassessed, and I am implementing some of those reassessments, so here we go.
Because a lot of this cake design is spontaneous, mistakes do happen, and yeah, we do have to painfully take some things off sometimes, but it is better to reassess, get a new plan, and then you will be so much more happy with your results in the end. There is incredible joy in being an artist and creativity and watching a cake design come alive before my eyes. A lot of the times I don't know exactly how a design is going to come together, but when I stand back and I love what I see, to this day, as long as I've been doing this, it truly makes my heart sing. Join me next time as we dive into painting.